Yeah. Oh my god. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Jen. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below. So today I'm showing you all my foundation collection. I have so many different foundations from the time I started my makeup journey to now. Different things that I like on clients. Just a bunch of stuff. My absolute number one girl, she's that girl. She's that it girl. She's always gonna be that it girl, okay? She knows that she's that girl. Like, it's her. It's Maybelline Fit Me. I love this foundation. I can go buy 1,000 different other foundations, and when I know I need that look to pop, this is what I'm going to put on. This is what I have on today. I have this on today. I strayed away from her, and I just recently came back and said, why did I ever leave you? I should have never did you like that because you didn't deserve that. Like, she's that girl. They do have this foundation in a dewy formula, matte, and there's another one, but I have the one in the matte formula because I love a matte makeup look. It's breathable, it's buildable. You can wear this any day, any month, anytime, any temperature, and she's going to serve you a look. Only con I would say is that she is not super full coverage. Like, if you have just a bunch of dark marks and like a bunch of acne, I don't think that this will cover that, because I have tried that on my clients and I was building for days when I could have just used a super full coverage foundation. But she is that girl. She's in the drugstore, she's in the high-end Sephora, Ulta, she's everywhere, okay? Like, she's Serena Vanderwoodson at this point. Walking that catwalk, she's the it girl, the socialite. It's her. The next it girl is Nars Radiant Foundation. I love her so much. I love her. Like, she is definitely comparable to the Maybelline Fit Me, but this is more high-end and more full coverage. I definitely would say you don't have to build this. You just put this on and she's going to cover every blemish, every mark that you have on your face. The cons that I would say about this foundation is that it oxidizes to the point where it's almost like a shade or two darker once it dries down. I'll put in what oxidization is. Don't even know how to say it, but I'll put it up there because when it dry, it get darker, basically. When it dries, it shows the true color. So typically I do like to go a little bit lighter for this foundation because I know when it dries, it's gonna get darker. And then another thing is, if you are more on the oily side, make sure you use a mattifying primer with this foundation, because since it's radiant, it's going to give you like a glow, almost like a dewy glow if you're not careful with your primer. So definitely keep that in mind when using this foundation. I like to mix Tahoe and Macao for like my summer shade because I'm a little bit more golden in the summer. And then for like a shade that I have on now, I would mix Syracuse and Macao. Yeah, she's that girl. You see Syracuse almost empty, okay? And then you see this one almost empty too. You can't even really see it, but they're almost empty. I love this one. I usually use this when I'm like out on the go, when I'm going to a dinner. You know, it's just what I'm feeling like. I don't know. I just use it whenever I want to use it. If I really want to switch up my base routine and put some different products underneath my video, I'll just switch it up with a Nars. But yes, love this for my clients. Also, great shade range. If you're just starting off in makeup, this is it right here. This is what you need. This or Maybelline Fit Me, but this is what you need, okay? At least have 3 or 4 shades of this. I have the NYX Blur Skin Tint. This is really good if you're looking for a to-go foundation skin tint. So it's not full coverage at all, but it's something that's gonna smooth over your skin and make it even. If you're just like one of those clean girl makeup looks, this is it. When I first bought this, I was hooked on it because she was giving me full coverage because I don't have a lot of blemishes or anything. She was a beautiful matte finish, okay? Just wonderful. Blurring, yes, definitely blurring. Like, the only downside I would say to this foundation is that the shade range when it came out was just not there. I don't know what it is now, but it was very like orangish or golden. But she just was not there. Like, it wasn't giving. And I would use this as my foundation, or I would use this shade as my contour shade. And then at the time I was very tan because I bought this around the summertime, so it worked out for me. But I would have to mix these a lot and, you know, really finesse it. But I really like the coverage on it and the finish on it. I feel like this Too Faced Born This Way matte foundation is always talked about, okay? I love this. She is matte. She is smooth. She is long wearing. She is full coverage. Okay, when I got into high-end makeup, I always used to be thinking like nothing could compare to Maybelline Fit Me. But once I started buying the stuff that people were talking about on TikTok or Instagram, I was like, oh yes, skin is velvet. Skin is giving velvet. She is just, oh my God. And I was thinking about this foundation yesterday. I don't know why. I was like, okay, I have the shade Caramel, which is this shade. And Caramel is very neutral. And I was like, I need some warmth. So I had bought Honey, but I forgot I bought this shade. So the whole time I've been sitting here thinking like, okay, I got to go back to Sephora and get another one because I really want to start wearing this foundation more and talking about it more. And she right here. So I guess our next makeup look will be with this. I'm excited because I just was picking it up like, wait a minute, wait. Because I have the concealer also. She's that girl. I can't even think of a con for this. Like, I don't know. I don't have a con for this one because she's just good. Like, I don't know. This Maybelline Fit Me, I don't have cons for those. I don't know. Like, you have skin. If you get oily, then you should know what type of foundation you need to use. This right here though, this matte formula, if you love a matte makeup look, this is the one. I hate a dewy face because as you walk around and sweat, if you go out with your makeup, or just how your skin is reacting to climates and temperatures, you're going to get oily. So why would I want to start off oily? That's actually crazy. Like, no. I like to start off matte, and then as I work throughout the day, I like my foundation to be breathable, and then it starts to get a little bit more, you know, dewy in some spaces in my T-zone, and it starts looking like skin. I feel like she's just that girl. Next makeup look. I got you, bro. Put this on my desk because if I don't see it, I'm not gonna know it's there. I also have the Nars Light Reflecting Foundation. This one is kind of comparable to the Radiant foundation by Nars. Again, this foundation does oxidize. I bought the shade Aruba, which is very neutral. But as I said, I'm more of a golden warm shade. So this just kind of looked pink on me. I know it kind of looked like it matches now, but it definitely does not. I like this though. If you're looking for something every day, but more on the high end side, so for full coverage, this is really good. I don't know, I didn't wear it that much for me to get a good cons list of it. I do know it did kind of make me a little oily, so definitely make sure you are priming correctly. I think this, if I say something is oily, I probably was not priming correctly. I know how to prime now, so maybe I'll do a wear test of these foundations and post it because I even want to know, like, okay, is it worth it? Like, you know, making sure I'm really getting a good review out of these items. But yes, this was more pink on me, so I don't really have a lot to say. I actually forgot I even bought this. You're gonna hear that a lot in this video because I just be buying stuff. So another one of my favorites is the Milani 2-in-1 Perfect and Conceal foundation. She is a drugstore foundation, but she is giving high end. Okay, I was hooked on this. I remember this was my go-to. Like, I love this. She gave a nice flawless finish. She's like $8 for one. Let me just throw that out there. She's like $8. Flawless finish. She stayed on all day. I used to go and used to be partying in Wicker Park in Chicago, like, foundation never moved. She never moved. She never disappointed me. One thing I will say is that she is not matte, but she is not dewy either. She just kind of works with your skin depending on what kind of skin type you have. But she just was that girl for so long. Like, I loved this. I don't think these two are my shades, because I used to have tan and sand, but I don't think I have them anymore. I think I threw them away. But this is like my client kit kind. But she was so good to me. Milani is that girl. I love the concealer. I love the foundation. Anything, really anything Milani, I love it. Lippies, blush, give her to me. We have the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. So this isn't really like a foundation, but it's like something that goes underneath your foundation, but I use it as foundation. And I use shades 5 and 7. I don't know where the other shade is on this desk somewhere. I looked and was like, don't even stress it, girl. It's lost. But I was using this all throughout esthetician school when I just needed like a quick 1-2. Like, she's so good. She's so light. And if you're looking for something that gives you a luminous glow, e.l.f. is definitely it. This is comparable to the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless filter thing. She has one like this. A lot of companies have something like this now where it gives you like a dewy skin tint. But I use it as a foundation. She's so good. Only downside I would say is, like I said, I don't really like anything dewy. She definitely was giving, I've been sitting in the sun for a couple hours. I wasn't oily, but I was luminous, like very luminous in my T-zone area. It wasn't bad, but it will definitely give you skin if you're looking for skin. So go with her. I have the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation. This is in the shade 360. She is a little golden for me. I would definitely say it oxidizes to like this golden shade, which is why I have it at the top of the foundation so I can remember like this is the shade that it is. I don't really have anything to say about this. It's matte, long wear, full coverage. I didn't really care for it, to be honest, and I don't know why. Usually if I buy a foundation that's not really my shade, like how I want to look, I just don't wear it and then I don't return it and I don't go buy another one to mix it. I just be like, whatever. I don't see a lot of people talking about this either, so maybe that's also why I didn't really care for it much. We have the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop. She is really good. NYX has a lot of great products. Like, NYX know how to make a product, okay? I really like this foundation. I used to wear it every now and then, like, you know, when they want to switch it up again in the videos. She is long wear, full coverage, matte but not too matte, I would say. Like, but she's not dewy. She's just giving a breathable coverage, basically. Definitely affordable. I don't even remember why I bought this and why I stopped using it. I don't know. Like I told you, I just be buying stuff and just, this was just in a box on my floor. I don't even know when I bought this. That's the thing. I probably do want to use it, but when did I buy it? I don't know. But yeah, she's that girl too, you know. We're not going to disown NYX. We love a good NYX product. Definitely, if you want to try it, it says full coverage foundation. Shake well. I'm in the shade Classic Tan. So if you can compare to any of these shades, I'm Classic Tan. I think this may be a little bit light for me though, because it looks light compared to my body now. Let me look. Well, yeah, she's kind of giving a little oxidized. Not too bad though. She's still the same shade. Yeah, she's not bad. We still like her. Okay, so this is an OG in the game from like high school. This bottle is not from high school, but I used to wear this in high school. And baby, she used to give me grease ball. This is the Loreal True Match. And if you know, you know. This shade range is impeccable. Like, when I was in high school, I used to be like, oh my God, I can't find my shade. I can't find my shade. I'm in 5.5. I've never seen a shade that was like a point whatever, like a half step into the next shade, but you're not quite there yet. Yes, like, she just was so good. I really thought she was so good. And it had like a powdery smell to it, like a Johnson & Johnson baby powder smell. Well, now it doesn't, but I remember it used to have a little smell to it, okay? She's so good and I miss her. Perfect beige. I used to go to like Family Dollar and get her. She used to make me oily, but again, I probably wasn't skin prepping right. Full coverage. You can wear this every day. You could just put on your little brush and she's so cute. Look how small she is. Adorable. Definitely the GOAT, okay? I used to be thinking I was the business, but definitely I think they have a new formula. I think they have a new formula for this. And I think the new formula, the shade range is even better. Like, it'll show you if you're cool, warm, whatever, like as now, but a little bit better. So, you know what? I'm gonna put my little research down because I would like to revisit this and see how the coverage is now and how I feel about it. I have the Nars Pure Radiant Moisturizer, Tinted Moisturizer. I got this from a Nars event at Ulta. I randomly went to Ulta one day and it was having an event. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a tinted moisturizer. My skin does not like tinted moisturizer. I think it's more because I am not oily or dry. So when I use a product that is for dry skin, like a tinted moisturizer, I just grease ball. Like, I don't know. I just grease ball. I don't know what it is. My skin be like, girl, why are you putting this on? I use a light moisturizer. And for me to use moisturizer plus a tinted moisturizer, Plus, I didn't like the shade on this. This shade was weird. It's like, it's orange, right? Am I crazy? A lot of the Nars products have these weird undertones where they are very golden or very neutral, and you have to mix them to get your perfect shade, which nothing is wrong with that, but who want to do all that? Like, what? She was okay if you are looking for a tinted moisturizer. If you are more on the oily side, this is not for you at all. Don't pick this up if you oily. If you dry, go ahead, make sure you exfoliate and tone beforehand and prime. But if you dry, girl, don't do it. Maybelline Super Stay. I was a fool and I saw a video of somebody saying that they like this, and I went and bought the whole shade range for my clients. And then when I finally tested it out, I hated it. She's matte. I love the fact that she's a full coverage matte. Like, you can really build this up to the point where you can have on a mask if you want. But my only problem was that it peeled a lot. Like, as when you put with the primer or a moisturizer and it just kind of crumples up. I used to be doing my client and a whole patch of their face used to come off on the brush because of this. And I just could not figure out how to work it, and I didn't have that type of time. I even tried it on myself and was like, I don't like it. This is the older formula, of course, because like I said, I went like a fool and bought the whole shade range. And it's sitting here on the floor. I have literally a box of foundation on the floor. If you want it, drop a comment and I will literally send it to you for free because I don't want it. I don't want this. I don't know when I bought this. So if you get some expired foundation, that is on you. I hated this. Like, I hope the new formula is better, but I did not like this at all. I did not like it. Shade range was impeccable though. I have all of the shades. Shade range was chef's kiss. Beautiful. But it just wasn't for me. And I think this is the last one. This is the Wet n Wild foundation. It's called Photo Focus, and I am in the shade Caramel. Literally all my shades are like caramel, honey, something like that. I did not like this. I don't know. She was greasy. Like, yeah. Oh my God. Oh, why it smell like that? It smelled like that when I bought it too, to my goodbye photo flashback. I seen this on a TikTok influencer page and I was like, I want to try the Photo Focus. And it was just not that. It was just making my skin feel like it was sliding off. Like, it literally felt like it was melting on my face when I was putting this on. Like, she just was running. It was not matte. It was dewy. It just, it was not giving at all. Wasn't giving anything but slime ball. Like, and then it got a smell. Like, it kind of smelled like baby powder when I first got it. I don't know. I just didn't. I was not caring at all for it. Like, it's a no for me, dog. I'm gonna do a separate video for foundation powders. because I have quite a few of those also. Not a lot. I got like Maybelline Fit Me, Sephora, Beauty Creations. I don't have a lot of those, but I don't want to just jam pack all of this information in one video. So if you have to ask me, these are my top 3 favorites.
I'm in love. I'm obsessed. And I don't even feel guilty about it.
Maybelline Fit Me as number 1. She's the OG. She's goated. I've been using it on every single makeup look that I have did this year. The year just started. Okay, been using it like crazy. Elf. Been using this all through esthetician school all summer long. I love this in the summer. She was lightweight, but I don't like going outside without makeup on. She was it. Like, left my skin looking beautiful in the sun, gave me a glow, but gave me some coverage, breathable. I didn't feel like my face was irritated or anything. And then of course Nars, when I want to go out for my special events and I want to just make sure everything is gonna last all night long. These two are the same thing basically. Of course this one is going to make you more radiant and have that dewy finish once it has oxidized, and then this is a more matte formula, but it could just depend. Like, they give me the same coverage because again, I don't have like any acne or anything. I don't have anything to cover up, but these two, it just depends on what I'm looking for. I like to use this one more in like the springtime-ish when I'm looking for a little bit of a glow, but that can also be comparable to this one because I could just use a golden foundation and get a glow. So it all just depends on what you're looking for, but these are my top 3 favorites. Okay, favorites. But if you did like this video, definitely make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I'll see everyone next time.